Hello everybody, welcome to the Women Love Italian Food, I guess is the video. I guess it's going to be the title. I'm at an Italian restaurant just like really close to the hotel I'm staying at, and I wanted to just film me eating some Italian food because I'm in Switzerland, I'm in Basel, I'm not in Italy. I was hoping to go to Venice, but like for the first time because I've been to Rome and I've been to the Vatican. And I like for like an hour or two was in like Florence in Italy, but I never made it to Venice, and I wanted to have like a response. Sorry, the food is coming. I'll talk to you in a moment. So as I was saying, I've been to Italy for a very short time, for like a day, and this was like 15 years ago or something. And I wanted to go to Venice because of William Shakespeare's Othello. I didn't really enjoy Othello as much as I should have, I think, or I would have when I was younger, when I was in high school. But now that I'm older, I'm almost like 40, so I'm in my late 30s. Othello has a lot more significance for me. But a moment ago, the waitress, who I think she's Italian. I didn't ask her anything because I'm in Europe and I don't want, the Holocaust and everything. So anyways, so she brought like a bunch of things. Check it out. You can't see with the water in the way, but I guess it's like olive oil. Let me check. Give me 1 second. Olive oil, bread, and I guess balsamic vinegar, which is really nice. And then like these like grinders for salt and pepper. I guess it's pepper, and then salt. I really didn't expect the place to be like too like, because it seems like sort of like like right on the corner of where I was, and I didn't expect like too much. But I really like this, like what they have as like the pre-meal sort of thing. I'm getting just a regular salad, and then the pasta I'm getting is called a Nerano, I believe, and my accent is terrible. Nerano, and then. I guess it's pasta, and she asked me if I wanted shrimp on top, and I was like yes. And then she explained to me that it's like a roll of raw shrimp, and I don't think I've ever eaten raw shrimp, but I was like, okay, let me try it. As you can see, I weigh like 142 kilograms, still very high body fat. But yeah, I wanted to actually do something because I didn't do much. Okay, the salad is coming out. I don't want to embarrass anybody. Give me 1 second. Okay, so they're really nice here. I wasn't expecting everybody to be super nice, but still remember, never forget the Holocaust. And we're not going to give up on stopping what happened to the Jews. Anyways, so back to topic. So I guess the balsamic vinegar was for the salad. Okay, I didn't know this wasn't just like a starter thing they bring with the bread. But take a look. Let me see if I can change this up real quick. Okay, if you can see this. So this is the, I guess this is the bread that comes with the meal. Just normal bread, but I guess like some olive oil on top of this and some salt would be really good. Okay, and then we have the salad. It just said ensalada, so I guess that's salad. With the, like, I guess this is a type of ranch. I don't know, it doesn't look exactly like ranch. But, and then, so I already showed you the balsamic vinegar, which I'm in love with. And then the olive oil, very nice. Especially considering I'm not actually in Italy, but and then the salt and pepper. And I think close by I have fans that are watching. But so okay, take a look. I'm not gonna close up on the salad too much, aside of just holding it in my hands. I'm gonna get started, and I will. I guess I'll record afterward. But let me take a bite of the salad because I really like cucumber. So. Give me a moment. Sorry, I have to hang up real quick, getting a call. Alright, sorry. I got a call from my father. He was coming back from, I think, Germany. I think he went to Germany and he came back because I'm like close to Germany, France, and Switzerland, being like around each other. I'm in the border area, but I'm in the city of Basel, as far as I understand. I started a little bit earlier than I started recording again. But check this out. If you can see, I put the salad, the like ranch sauce on top of it, and I put some salt oil and some balsamic vinegar, and I'm gonna take a bite now, just real quick. See, I don't know what these giant things are. Is this like lettuce or something? No idea. I guess I need to figure out, because they have like in Europe, I remember like a decade and a half ago, they had this like white asparagus thing in Germany when I was in Munich called Spargel, I think, and it's different than asparagus. And I had some, and I didn't know you have to like definitely cook it and everything like that. You can't have it raw. And so I guess they have like some things we don't usually eat too much in the USA, as far as like vegetables and things like that. But I'm gonna dig into the salad, and I'll get back to you soon in a moment. Thank you. All right, so I'm like really super pro Asia. Like I'm a West Asian, like I'm Middle Eastern, and my mother's like related to like Dravidian humans. So like I'm related to South Asians, even though I'm Middle Eastern on both sides. And so I don't know what like the big deal is with women and like France and Italy, but I'm like, despite what you may say or think or like whatever, I'm like extremely heterosexual. So I had to try Italian food. I'm still with the salad right now, and I've dirtied my shirt, my like very basic shirt, and I don't want to do laundry because I'm leaving back to the US in like a couple of days. I just basically made it to southwestern Germany, where my uncle is, and to Basel, Switzerland, which I'm sitting in now, for the past like couple of days. So it's like a 9-day vacation, split between Germany and Switzerland. And I was hoping to go to Venice. It didn't work out this time. I will return to Europe though. But I don't know what the big deal is with like Italian food and like French food and everything. They're good, but like not like rice from like anywhere in Asia. And like I'm talking like from the Middle East to like the Philippines, and like north to like Mongolia, and I guess where does Asia end? Is it Turkey to the north on the west side? Anyways, but I wanted to because in Switzerland they speak, if I understand correctly, they generally speak French, German, Italian, and a different language, which I think is a Romance language. I'm not sure, but it's called Romansh. But so generally, disproportionately, their Romantic language, like they're from like Latin-based languages, is what they use here, and Germanic languages. And they're really good at English in Basel. Many humans, like, I don't think anyone has really said they don't speak English, or hasn't like at least tried. Compared to where I was in Germany, they would like often say they didn't speak English, even though I'm used to Germans speaking English a lot. But anyways, so I'm just enjoying this food, and I'm gonna become better at like talking about food and enjoying meals on YouTube. But I wanted to do something different than just like complaining about the political situation that's going on, which is by trying some Italian food. Anyways, what else should I add before I spill more of the like balsamic vinegar and ranch on my shirt? I'm just down the street at the hotel, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I think I'll get back to this salad. Like, I have no idea what this is. No idea what vegetable this is. So I'm very uncultured, sort of a barbarian from like Asia, but like born in the US. So I guess that's that. Anyways, talk to you guys when the actual Nerano, the pasta Nerano comes out. Thank you. Okay, so check out this Nerano pasta, which I believe this is raw shrimp, and I had one piece of those like vegetables. This here, I think is zucchini that was fried, and I guess that's some type of pasta that everybody who's viewing knows what that is, and I am not sure what it is. But I also got the additional Parmesan cheese. So I'm gonna dig in now and get back to talking, or like begin talking about more random things if I haven't already. Okay, so it snowed Parmesan on my pasta. It just like snowed from like the air. Snow started coming down, and it was Parmesan. It's like when Jesus Christ turned water into wine. I guess I have turned snow into Parmesan. Anyways, let me start. And by the way, if I joke about Jesus Christ, it's only because I believe in him so deeply, and I love him so much. Though I believe he was a human and a prophet, and God has no children because I'm a Shia Muslim. But I love him and I care about him so much as a human. But anyways, let me start. Oh, by the way, did I already show this or not? I had like a whole liter of water because I'm diabetic and I'm always thirsty, and I'm fat and I need water. But anyways, so. I guess the Asian barbarians who are what I am have arrived from Asia once again into the continent of Europe, and all they can say is literally repeatedly, sorry, they're different individuals walking by. All they can say repeatedly is bar, 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 bar. So yeah. My only response is Noon Barbari bar 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 to you. Anyways, let me get started. I'm hoping the shrimp cooked while I was sitting here and waiting and trying to get the video ready for like 5 minutes. Okay, this is I guess raw shrimp that's been cut up. I've never had raw shrimp. Pretty tasty. I don't know how safe like raw fish or shrimp or whatever is, but pretty tasty. I enjoyed it. Okay, and I'm gonna take a second bite of the raw shrimp before I get into the rest of the pasta and everything. Really good so far. Okay, so to the women, to the ladies, and of course to the wives scenario, good decision. Italian food is really good. I'm not sure if this location is like a chain or whatever, or if it's like a single location. I'm pretty sure it's a chain. It seems like a chain location, but yeah. So better than Olive Garden, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up and not like eat it like really nice and accurately. Oh my. Take a look. So yeah, the reference of like bar and barbarian and everything was, I think, to the Greeks, thinking everyone else is like a barbarian. But this pasta is called Nerano, so I'm gonna go with like Nero and the Romans, and I think Nero was the 5th Roman emperor. And I have to read more about him. I'm pretty sure he persecuted Christians, so which isn't a good thing ever. We do love Christians, of course. Catholics and different types of Christians are amazing. Okay, so mixed up like a child. And let's get some pasta. Okay, ready? So the pasta. How would Nero, if I were Nero, have explained that he's going to eat pasta? I am Nero. I don't know how to do it. Anyways, so there you are. I'm not really the emperor type. I'm like a Asian conqueror, emperor, like barbarian type. I'm not like a really like fancy titles and consuls and like history of the Roman Republic type of individual. I just, I'm like a vulture, except I'm human, of course, but I'm like a vulture just preying on Europe because of what they did. Despite who was neutral in what war, and Switzerland is this, and Germany is this, and Austria was that, and the Romans are different than the rest of Italy, and all these discussions. The truth is, no, don't raise the dead, but those are God's chosen people, so I'm going to be getting even, okay? Thank you. Because I am Asian, I am Middle Eastern, and the Jews they're not my people, of course, they're only God's people, but they are 100% my blood cousin on my father's side, and this war is going to end between the Jews and the Iranians eventually, and hopefully quicker. I'm predicting hopefully maybe by May 2027, and peace in the Middle East will begin, and the wars will be moved from the Middle East and from Asia, of course the continent of Asia, for about a century, to Europe. That's who I pick, because it would be a disaster if it were Africa. Like everybody would be dying and I'd just be like punished and tortured to death by especially the women. Okay, for being like evil. Okay, let's see. What do you think? What do you think? Not your standard macaroni and cheese that I'm used to. Anyways, so I'm gonna eat the meal and enjoy myself. When I get back to the USA, when I get back to Texas, I'm going to lose weight and get in shape. Put a lot of time on my body, but for now I want to eat because I also need some more muscle so I can eat more. And I have to get the body fat down. I realize this now. Thank you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I didn't really show the food much, but eventually I will. Thank you. Peace to you. All right, everybody. Geoffrey just saying my final judgment, my verdict about the restaurant, which I didn't show the name of the restaurant, and I actually looked it up. I don't think they're like a chain restaurant. I think that could be the only location. I don't know. I may be wrong. It could be like a chain. I should have done my research, but the restaurant, I don't know how you pronounce this in Italian. Voi? I think it's CHE and then Voi. Anyways, and I think it's when they do this and they're angry at you or something, but I do the Middle Eastern Asian version where I touch my head. But it's this thing. So what is my verdict, my judgment on the food, as though I am King Solomon of tribe of Judah? The food I give, the salad, I would say, because of like the ingredients and everything, I didn't like the vegetables too much. I'd say like maybe 8 out of 10. And the Nerano, the pasta Nerano, the shrimp was delicious, the zucchini was delicious, the sauce, the parmesan, the noodles, the actual pasta itself, sorry. I give the actual dish, the main dish that I had, a 10 out of 10. And I know I'm usually nice about like food. I think like most food is really good because, you know, I'm a fat guy and I love to eat and I love to drink liquids and everything. But definite 10 out of 10. Maybe it's just me. I've been eating like fast food and everything for a long time with the salad. And the ingredients were a little tougher for me to enjoy than say like a chicken Caesar salad, which is like, you know, just basic lettuce and like sauce and some chicken and croutons, you know. But I liked the salad and I liked everything they brought out. And the waitresses were there were a couple of waitresses or like servers. Sorry, they don't say waitresses anymore. They were very nice, very nice. And after I was done eating, a single of the waitresses, she had told me that she's actually from close to Venice, which I wanted to go to. I really wanted to visit Venice, and I will in the future, God willing, if God allows. And her coworker, who was also very nice, is from around Rome. So very cool location. I enjoyed it, and everything was like beautiful. It's just, you know, I need to be less fat to have my taste buds actually enjoy eating salad again. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna continue with some filming and put this video together when I get back to Texas. Thank you. Thank you from Basel in Europe, Basel in Switzerland in Europe. And soon I will be, in a couple of days, returning to the USA, where I am to Texas and to my hometown. Anyways, I've done the peace sign too much, so 2 thumbs up to them. Thank you so much. I didn't do that correctly. Bye.